Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a realm of fantasy and imagination. An epic realm where fierce warriors battle ferocious beasts and arcane sorcerers reshape the land with invocations of infernal might. Open the gates of your mind and unsheathe the blade of your wit as we set forth for Dungeons & Dragons, the improvised campaign! Ladies and gentlemen, I am your Dungeon Master, Mr. Tom Lummel, and I will need some suggestions from you today to inspire this week's adventure. So, I will need a title of an adventure, something that would be believable in the realm of Dungeons & Dragons, something that hasn't been used before, like Keep on the Borderlands or Against the Giants, something of that nature. I will also need an unusual magic power, not necessarily something very potent, but an unusual magic ambiance or small cantrip that you might deploy. And finally, I will need a relationship between two people. Those are the seed suggestions for tonight's campaign. Let's meet our hero!
My name is Cade Stormcross. I'm a human fighter, and I don't need your approval, but I'll take it. Like many of you, I have a issue with my father. But unlike most of you, I murdered my father. King Aluskin was a terrible man. He stole the crown, and he stole the lands that throne sat upon. So I took him off of that throne, and I gave it to a humble man. In the meantime, I've been keeping my name a secret. That's why I go by the name Cade Stormcross, and I will never tell you my actual name. It's a secret. Now I am on an apology tour of sorts, going from town to town that my family ruined, trying to make things right. Hey, Tom, how's it going, man?
It's going well. Very good. I want to clarify one thing for our folks at home. Cade Stormcross is not your real name, correct?
No, it's not my real name.
That's right. You have, you're undercover because you're hiding from your past, yeah?
That's true, yes.
All right, so for our audience at home at Twitch, tell me what profession Cade is currently disguised as.
Excellent.
All right.
And while we're waiting for that, let's warm them up to how we're going to be instituting the checks in our show. So let's do a physical check first, yeah? So, Tom, I'd like to attack. I'd like to stab this ogre in the neck.
You'd like to stab this ogre in the neck. All right, very good. 18.
I told you, I like my wine mulled. Let's do a second check here. In fact, I'm going to challenge the audience. I'm going to challenge the audience to a staring contest.
Okay.
I know when they blink.
All right, so that's an intimidation check.
Yeah, I'm going to intimidate them. Tell me when to start.
Go ahead. You got a 3.
Damn you. Thank you very much, Tom.
Very good.
Let's do
Very
this.
good. All right, so I have culled not necessarily the best suggestions from Twitch chat this evening, but I have culled the ones that caught my eye as they rapidly scrolled by. Thank you for everyone who weighed in. A couple things for you. Cade, your profession is tomato tester. All right. The relationship that will inspire this evening's events is siblings. Siblings. An unusual magic power, which may be imbued in one of the NPCs, is the ability to conjure hair. And finally, tonight's adventure is called The Stone of Poseidon. Gentlemen, are you ready to embark forth upon adventure? Yes. Welcome to The Stone of Poseidon. We find ourselves in a small cave by the side of the sea. The sound of the waves rushes back and forth as they lap against the entrance of the cave. The walls have been hollowed out by endless cycles of the tide. Seaweed hangs from the ceiling. Bits of green lichen cling to the sides of the walls, and the smell of dead fish fills the air.
Reynolds,
When are you going to get me out of this place?
Carpathian, we're about to find gold, I swear. Just let me, please, keep picking away at the walls. I swear there's gold
You've
here.
been picking away for hours, ages, days, months, weeks. I don't know. It's all the same in here. It's cold and it's dreary and I want to go home.
Carpathian, if we find gold, we'll never have to work again. Think about it. Do you want to keep scooping up matter from the behinds of horses?
I've been doing nothing but thinking, Reynolds. What I've been thinking of is perhaps a modest day's work is not such a bad thing. We're not going to just become lords like that. They're going to take the gold. Are you kidding? They're going to tax us.
Carpathian! Carpathian! Listen to that! Listen! Do you hear that?
Yes, that sounds different somehow from all the other rocks.
Yes! Claw away at the rock!
Just use your picks and
Yes!
more.
No!
Okay, all right.
Oh my God!
We see that as they clawed deeper and deeper into the mine, it wasn't gold that was revealed, but it was a smooth stone that had this vibrating quality and a slight blue glow to it.
This isn't gold at all.
What is it?
It's a smooth ball of rock.
People love smooth balls of rock. We could sell this for a bunch of money.
Well, we don't know that, do we, till we hawk it?
As he holds the stone, you see the waves beside them start to recede, and there's a small little wall around their feet.
Carpathian,
I'm not cold anymore.
Carpathian, let's go to market right now. Come on, Carpathian, let's sell it.
No.
Take me with you.
What?
Somehow I'm no longer interested in wealth or happiness.
Carpathian, that was rather quick.
Somehow, as I hold this magical singing ball, I feel that I'm imbued with all the happiness and wealth I could have ever hoped for.
Let me hold it too.
Look. See how the water recedes as we approach. It is almost as if it parts for us.
I feel pleasure from this.
Let us enter into the void, dear brother.
Yes, Brother Carpathian, let us walk into the ocean.
Onward, Reynolds.
Hand on ball.
We cut to a very dowdy garden. It is strewn with all manner of overgrown vegetables. There's a sagging apple tree leaning in one corner. An old man goes around picking fruit, testing the fruit. He's got a watering can beside him as he tends to this rather fecund place.
Sing to the tomatoes as you water. Sing to the tomatoes as they grow. We sing to the Oh, this one. Jeremiah? Yes, Papa? Jeremiah, come here. See
Yes,
this
Papa?
tomato?
Oh, look at it. It looks nice and red and ripe.
It's a perfect tomato.
My gosh.
Go get that new man, the new one that's working for us.
Charlie?
Charlie, get Charlie.
Charlie is a sweet, sweet man.
Yes, enough talking about him. Go and get Charlie.
Okay, Papa.
Oh.
Charlie. This way, Charlie. This way.
All right.
John,
Sicario,
the other day, the tomato I was speaking of, this one. That is the ideal tomato. When you pick tomatoes, you must make sure that they are plump and ripe. But most of all, you must make sure they have that special little glisten. Hold it up to the light.
Wow. My word, Sicario. There is something truly beautiful about this tomato.
Take a bite.
Cade, as you take a bite, Your hair grows 2 inches.
Papa, it's working. Papa, it's working.
My fingernails, they're growing. My hair.
Don't eat too much of the tomato.
Is what just happened to my body related to the tomato I just ate?
It is. It's a special, sort of magical tomato.
Sicario, I thought you were just a humble farmer.
We are. We're humble farmers. Me and my son and my wife. Oh, but we deal in magic. Magic of plants and fruits and vegetables. How to heal.
I don't like magic, Sicario.
They heal and dance.
Most magic does not heal. It destroys. At least that's the only magic I've seen. Take this back. Do you have something that I could eat that could make my hair back the way it was? I do not like magic inside my body.
My wife can trim your hair and clip your nails. The magic is not... It's not a residual sort of magic. It's a magic of healing.
Sicario, I do not mean to be rude. It's just that magic... It destroyed one of my closest friends. And he has never been the same.
We understand.
But I will continue tasting your tomatoes, the regular ones, as I believe in your mission and in your passion. I believe in the town that we reside in.
Thank
and I'm
you.
here to make this a beautiful town once more.
Sicario!
Yes.
Has he tested it?
Yes.
Have we found the right one yet?
Yes, wife.
Oh,
Yes.
you are such a brave man, such a strong man. We needed someone of stout heart. Please forgive our impudence in not telling you sooner our purpose in the garden.
Yes, I do not like being drugged. Thank you.
But if my boy is to survive the trials, he will need this magic. He may need your might.
Trials?
We'll tell you more at dinner. Quickly, wife. Go and prepare. Mwah.
Your wife is beautiful.
I'll stop you right there. You can test the tomatoes, but hands off my wife.
Sicario, believe me, I wouldn't dare. You have a beautiful family.
You boys come in here, especially that tall, handsome one.
I think she's talking about you.
Let's hope so. Come on, Jeremiah.
Okay, Papa.
Ah, family. A beautiful family. Nothing's wrong with this family. Coming!
We return to the bottom of the sea. A huge air bubble has formed on the ground, surrounding Reynold and Carpathian. They walk among the ruins of a shipwreck, treasure strewn everywhere. Mermaids float by.
Carpathian, sometimes I wished mermaids could breathe.
Well, of course they can breathe, Reynolds.
Well, in the air. Oh, dear. Dearie me. Kissing mermaids of the depths of Ascaria. They're real.
I came into this ocean but a boy, and now I feel that I will exit it a man.
I feel the same way.
Come closer.
The ball stone is telling me to go closer.
I think it's towards that ship. Maybe.
Reynolds, you may not have found literal gold, but I think you found something much better.
Carpathian. Perhaps we should go into the ship and find our own quarters. Maybe invite a mermaid in and have some tea.
And with that, Reynold and Carpathian journey further, deeper into the depths of the Ascarian Sea. Before them, the grand ship, splayed wide like a broken whale, beached upon the bottom of the ocean. They pass through the halls of the bow of the ship, its great bulk arching over them, until finally, deep, deep within its bowels, they find a black casket sealed and strapped in iron.
Reynolds, have you noted that as we've passed through this galley, All around us, it seems as though it's been restored every step of the way.
Someone has done their handiwork, yes. Down here on this boat. This caravel.
Dare we open this together?
Dare we hold this ball together? We are brothers, Carpathian. Brothers do
Yes,
everything
but to
together.
the matter at hand. Let's open the casket, yes?
Quite literally.
Yes, how else do you open a casket?
See that as they open the casket, the stone that they're holding in their hand vibrates stronger and glows brighter.
Why, this woman here, her flesh is as if it's new. As if it's actual
flesh! It's actual flesh!
She's living.
Is what you're saying, Reynolds!
As if she's living.
Like it's not fake flesh, but real, actual
Hello?
flesh!
Are you
The
awake?
flesh is covered in a brocade of bright tourmaline, silk webbed together with strands of silver. And as her hand reaches forth, she touches the black orb and breathes a deep, sharp breath.
Oh dear. Maiden, fair maiden, we've awoken you.
Hello, I am Carpathian, and this is my brother Reynolds. You were a dead woman when we found you, and now you breathe.
Your flesh is new.
That's all we know. What do you know?
You have freed me.
Yes.
You have released me back.
A thank you would be in order.
We need no thanks. To look upon the beauty of this woman is thanks enough.
What a good compliment.
My name is Cleopatra,
Cleopatra.
and I thank you very much.
No need for thanking.
You
Looking
just
upon
said-
me is thanking enough.
Do I make you nervous?
A little,
Yes,
yes.
Does my beauty make you so nervous?
Very much so, and you coming this close to my face is rather nerve-wracking as well, Cleopatra.
So no thanks are in need.
I guess no thanks at all, anywhere, in any direction.
As we look at Cleopatra, we see that her skin is alabaster white, her eyes brightest sparkling green, her hair a dark, dark black with just a tinge of blue to it, and around her neck on a fine golden chain is a single amulet, a locket clasped closed.
Your eyes are like emeralds.
Obsidian.
I need you to find me someone.
Yes.
The person that locked me away down here in this cold, cold grave. There is his face.
You see that a bubble pops into form, and in the bubble appears the face of a man that we are familiar with.
He's so handsome.
The man in the leather jerkin.
Yes. He is perhaps older now. But he's alive, I can feel him.
Here.
I need you to find him.
I'd like to stay here with you, Cleopatra.
Lives in a seaside town. I need you to find this man.
Okay.
What's his name?
And you will kill him for me.
Kill him? Oh!
Anything for you, Cleopatra?
As the evil queen clutches both of our hapless heroes, they begin to crumple to the ground. They only remember one word, the name Iluskin. 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 Iluskin.
Oh, you're just wetting yourself, dear brother. You're just wetting yourself.
As the siblings awake, we see that they are now on shore.
Carpathian.
Reynolds, how did that seaweed enter your throat? It doesn't matter.
Never mind that.
I'm seized with a sudden urge to find one Eluskin.
Eluskin, yes.
Yes.
Perhaps in that town.
Right over there.
And they walk in perfect lockstep directly through the waves and towards the shore. We cut.
Turn here.
Oh, yes.
Just down this corridor.
Yes. Eluskin.
We cut to the interior of a humble house. Crooked wooden planks. Seated around a dinner table is Cade Stormcross, in the guise of Charlie, enjoying a humble meal with his host family.
Oh, I made a little bit more potato soup just to fatten you up a little bit.
Oh.
It's going to be a long trip. The scones are almost ready, my love.
Thank you.
Dessert shall be here soon.
Thank you, Mama.
So Jeremiah, these trials, you were saying that it requires firing a bow atop a horse, yes?
Yes,
Something about throwing rocks, yes?
yes, at a target.
Something about eating pies, is that what I heard you say?
Yes, a timed competition of pies. It is how I become a man.
It is a test of all of his strengths. It is a day that he is given a new name. The name that makes him a man.
My true elven name.
Elves.
I know what you're thinking. We don't look like elves.
I was going to say that, but I've learned dinner manners, and that wouldn't be prudent.
We have elf blood in our veins. Our distant ancestors. Our great-great-great-grandmother was an elf. And my grandfather, a man.
It was her recipe that we got for the tomatoes.
Yes,
Ah, elven magic. I see.
it's healing.
It is pure. It helps people who can't grow hairs or fingernails.
Sicario, are you being humble again? Your great-great-grandfather was no mere man. He was nobility. Yes, ruled over a whole stretch of the realms from here to Riverfork. Those were greater days indeed. Unfortunately, we are not full-blooded elves or full-blooded humans. We're somewhere in between, and not everyone looks kindly upon our kind. Scone for you!
Yes, please,
Yes,
thank you.
scone for you, darling.
Thank you, wife.
Jeremiah, your favorite has some strawberry in there.
I am sorry about the way that some people treat you. I find that deplorable.
No, we didn't mention it for a reason. We're not particularly proud of our great-great-grandfather.
You're not?
No.
Your great-great-grandfather, who was nobility.
Yes, he was an Eluskin.
What?
Yes, you heard me right, yes.
How's that?
He was an Eluskin.
That's not... How is he an Eluskin? Are you saying...
He didn't stay long.
He was one of the younger brothers. He left because he felt as if he didn't fit in. Because he was ashamed, as we are ashamed of our ancestry. The Eluskins are robbers, stealers. They've stolen everything. Everything they've ever gotten, they've stolen from someone. And that's why I do this kind of work, growing tomatoes. You may think it trivial, but I think it's a way of giving back.
A druid's work is never trivial, Sicario.
My wife, a constant reminder of why we do this work. I told her once if it wasn't for the work and how much I believe in it, I'd be completely distracted by her beauty.
Sicario, you said Eluskins are robbers and evil people, and you're not completely wrong. But not all Eluskins are like that. I should know, because I am a friend of an Eluskin. I've said too much. I need to go outside. I clear my head. Oh, God, sorry. I'm too tall for your house. I'm too big for your food. I'm too brawny to be here. I need to get outside.
No.
We have a tomato for
Charlie,
that.
Jeremiah,
I just got out the wine.
Jeremiah, go after him, stop him.
Yes, Papa.
Convince him to stay, whatever you do.
Okay.
Run, Jeremiah!
Charlie!
Cade Stormcross runs through the city streets.
Charlie!
Sorry! I'll pay for the damages.
Frightened of what might be before him, but even more frightened of the past which might be behind him.
Here, take it!
Charlie, don't go!
Child, no! Child, back on the road!
Charlie, don't go! Wait!
Don't follow me, Jeremiah!
Charlie,
Jeremiah, do not follow me.
you can't leave. You said you would help me with the competition.
I did. Jeremiah.
You see, I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. My father, he doesn't know how to shoot an arrow, and whenever he tries to eat the tomato pie, his stomach always starts to unturn. And there was one other thing, the rock throwing contest. My arms are too puny to do that. I just need someone to show me.
Jeremiah. I've overstayed my welcome, but I will teach you one thing. Firing a bow. Let loose the arrow upon your exhale. When throwing rocks, envision someone that you hate. If you hate no one yet, envision someone that you love standing right beside them, and there's a ghoul that's holding them, and you need to hit them right in the face.
As he speaks these words, he continues this monologue as they go into a training montage.
When eating pies, eat every pie like it's your last. Eat every pie like it's made of the tomatoes that make you stronger and with thicker hair. Never give up. If this is what makes you a full-fledged person, if not just a man, never give up. Make your parents proud. Make Sicario proud. Make...
Bullseye.
Make your mother proud. You did it.
Thank you, Charlie.
You did it. Don't call me Charlie. Call me Barnabas. Barnabas Aluskin. Something tells me we may be related. Don't tell anyone what I just told you.
Yes, Barnabas.
Now let me run away. I've spent an extra day and a half training you.
Thank you, Barnabas.
Goodbye.
You have showed me that I can be an Aluskin and not be the reputation that lies around this town. I can show them that Aluskins are good people that participate in contests just like anyone else and won't rob or steal or take away from other people. Thank you, Barnabas.
Did you say Aluskin?
Aluskin.
Yes. Yes, I'm an Aluskin.
You are.
This
Yes,
boy,
and I am very proud.
This boy is of beard. He
Yes.
lacks his leather.
He does not have a leather jerkin, but you may have the answers we seek.
My beard grew.
Barnabas! Barnabas!
We cut to a small tavern on the edge of Ebblewhite, the city where all of these events have transpired. In this small tavern, there are but 3 patrons sitting at a lonely bar, mulling over their cups.
I think taxes should go up.
You're drunk. You're too far in your cups again, Alan.
And why would you think the taxes should go up?
Because we can pay the knights more to protect us from the goblins that circle the city.
Suddenly the door bursts open. A rush of cool fall air washes over the patrons. They look startled.
Close that damn door!
Do you not like the fresh air?
I like being warm.
My apologies.
Here's a sellsword if I ever saw one.
I wish I knew what that meant. Then I would agree with you.
He's a sellsword, you pay him. He gives you his sword.
My
literally.
sword's not for sale.
Fights for you. He fights for you. He's a sellsword.
No, I'm not. I'm a tomato tester.
Tomato test.
1 ale, please. Silly. No. Nuh-uh. I don't believe it. You look at your meaty arms. No tomato tester I've ever seen has arms like that, no, sir.
What do you do?
Barnum, this one's on me. He's a tomato tester.
Me,
Answer me, you mummer.
I'm a smithy. I'm no mummer.
Smithy.
I'm a physician.
Sure you are. Barkeep.
Oh, no
I'd like
wonder
to
you
buy
want
a
to
drink
raise
for
the
each one of
taxes.
these men.
Yes. You can afford it.
Buying around.
You're buying us around.
A tomato tester?
What?
He probably makes 3 pence a day.
Oh, the tomato tester. More like a sellsword tomato tester. What's your name, mate?
My name?
Aye.
I'd like to do a deception check, Tom.
Okay.
Convince him that my name is still Charlie. The lie. Not Barnabas Aluskin, nor Cade Stormcross.
Oh, you got an 18. You have practiced this lie well.
My name? It's Charlie.
Of course it is. Nice to meet you, Charlie.
You say your name very well.
Thank you. I practiced.
I wish I said my own name like that with so much confidence.
Here we
Thank
are,
you.
boys.
Gentlemen, enjoy your jinx.
I love a good jink.
Are you okay? I'm a physician. You might have a cough.
Is my hair getting longer?
Matter of fact, it is.
Yes.
You've got a
Boom,
huge
the
beard. Where'd that come from?
Boom! The door blows open and the crisp fall air again washes over the bar.
Emmett?
That was a mighty
Oh,
wind.
you lot again, eh? What do you say to the sheriff? Huh? What do you say to the sheriff?
Good evening, Sheriff.
Good evening, Sheriff.
Good evening,
Yeah,
Sheriff.
you bunch of louts. Oh, I'll have my usual. I'll have my usual. Who are you then?
That's Charlie.
Charlie.
He's a tomato tester.
Has he been here all night?
He's been here long enough to buy us drinks.
You're gonna
Long
vouch
enough
for him then? You're
for
gonna
you
vouch
to knock
for
the
Charlie.
drinks over the way you barged in here.
All right then. Thanks for having me, gentlemen.
Oh, no, not too fast, eh?
You didn't notice something, Sheriff. I didn't say good evening to you. In fact, I'm right sick and tired of the way you parade around this town. And I've got a new friend here. I got a new friend, Charlie, in his meaty arms. He says he's a tomato tester, but he could kick your ass. So
I
that's
am
on
not
his
going
way.
to- There
What
will be
size tomatoes do you test then, eh?
They're Roma tomatoes from the Roman province, and I will not be belittled about my job. Tomatoes are important. Tomatoes make people get up in the morning.
You're getting a little red in the face, wouldn't you say?
Don't you understand? People make their lives out of the simple things that you can pull out of dirt. You can't just rob and steal and slap and make. You make things out of metal. And that's something to be proud about.
Sir,
I fix people.
I was going to get to you, but you're so selfish that you couldn't wait, could you? And you?
I test wine.
I don't care. It was one thing that you did that proved to me that you're a good man. When I blew open the door so rudely, but dramatically, I went back to close the door, but before I could, this man was there.
sir, it's the little things. Do you understand? Sir,
Sheriff, I'm a wanted man,
What?
and I challenge you to stop me for my crimes or to let me go for possibly being a simple, grounded person.
you may say that there is goodness in the simple things, but I see in you more than simple. In you I see greatness. The way you charged in here, I could have sworn you were a lord.
It was just...
As if you forgot yourself.
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't think you are who you say you are. You're no tomato tester. You may have knowledge of tomatoes, but you are not a tomato tester, sir. No. No, indeed.
Tom, this man is getting hot on my trail. I want to intimidate him
Okay,
to
you were good
stop
at that.
questioning me.
All right. Why don't you say whatever you're going to say to intimidate him, and I will tell you how you did.
Enjoying that ale I just purchased for you? I hope it warms your stomach. I hope it warms your stomach like a hot bed with a loved one near you. Those things are precious, are they not? And without them, it could be very cold, and possibly bloody. Do catch my meaning?
I feel like I'm going to give you a check for compassion. All right. Unfortunately, heartfelt though that speech may have been, your intimidation check, even at advantage, only yielded a 7.
I thought you were bigger than this. You call us little, simple, but humble people. Well, I see you denying greatness, sir. And here, now, you have an opportunity to make life a little better for the little people. And instead, you choose to ignore it.
Right then,
So you see
the
that
door
keeps you warm
bursts
at
open
night.
and wind comes in.
That's a habit of happening here for sure.
Sicario!
Charlie,
What's wrong, Sicario?
they took him. They took Jeremiah.
Jeremiah!
They took him. Somebody took him.
Let's go! Where did they go? Did you see anything?
I didn't. Some people in the market said 2 men grabbed him and they dragged him away.
The market. To the market we go. Come on, Sicario!
I'm staying right here.
As am I. I'm gonna get a new drink.
By the time they reached the market, it was well after 11 at night. Most of the businesses were shuttered. The streets cold and wet with the fresh rain which had poured forth on the poor town of Edelwhite.
No more sellers. Oh, there, a rat cellar. Rat cellar.
Rats for sale,
We-
rats for sale.
We're not hungry.
What can I get you? We also have gerbils.
We're not interested in your food.
Is it Peter? Peter the rat seller?
Peter the rat sale is my name.
Peter, my son, Jeremiah.
I know your boy well. Yes, he is a
Did you
nice
see him
little
earlier
boy.
here today? Today? In this market?
Oh, yes, I did. It was right after I saw him with you, I think.
But after you saw him with me, I was training him for a day and a half.
2 men stepped up and they took him and they started walking towards the shore.
Towards the shore.
Sure.
Ah, yes. Is it possibly by that forgotten, broken down castle?
It was in that direction, I believe, yes.
I know the way.
Let us go.
It's that way. Sicario, it may be dangerous. I will leave it up to you if you would come with. Either way, I'm going to get your boy back.
It's my boy. He's supposed to compete in the tournament tomorrow. And by my life, he will. Let us call the horses.
Here they come. While we're at it, why don't you eat one of these tomatoes,
Out of the way,
Sicario?
out of the way, men.
Sicario,
Out of the way.
eat this tomato.
There's the horses.
Thank you.
Here.
Let us ride. We're coming, Jeremiah!
We cut to the broken down remains of the Keep of Highwater, formerly an outpost with a lighthouse to ward off trading ships which came from far and wide to the town of Edelwhite. The Keep of Highwater has since fallen on hard and sad times. The stones broken, barely a wall standing, the ringed outline of the former lighthouse, now just a jagged set of teeth on an outcropping of rock.
I'm the king of the castle. I'm the king of the castle. Ah!
No, you're not. Stop being dumb. Stop playing around like that.
I was trying to be funny.
I know. But we got better things to do, don't we?
Oh, yes. We have very good things to do, Carpathian.
What are you gonna do to me? You'll never get away with this.
Won't we?
You ever been inside the ocean before? Ah, boy?
I've swam in the ocean
We've
before.
been right to the bottom.
All the way to the depths.
Oh, aren't you special?
Yes.
You know what? I grow tomatoes that can make your hair grow and your nails grow.
What a peculiar gift you possess.
That's great.
If I'm ever balding, I'll be sure to let you know.
Yes. Do you hear her song? Do you hear her song, Mr. Aluskin?
As the rain clouds begin to part, we see the moon come out from behind a large cumulus cloud, and it shines upon the ocean waves before them. A luminous path lights up, leading directly out into the sea.
The salty air encompasses your nose, doesn't it? Yes. It's the last time you'll smell air, a loose skin.
No, I'm
Do you hear it?
Hear her calls. You are not the one we seek, but we feel he will be drawn to you.
No, they're gonna come for me.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
exactly
That's exactly
it.
what we're planning.
The man with the jerkin.
The leather jerkin. The loose skin.
Any moment now, they'll come trotting up the shore. Probably on horses.
Here's Our Lady.
A silvery figure emerges from the ocean.
Lady Cleopatra, we've brought you an Aluskin. They're not the one you seek. Not the one of greatness.
Bait for you.
Oh, it's so cold. Oh, my skin is freezing.
It's the embrace of the ocean.
He will do. This boy will do.
Good enough?
Yes.
So we don't need to find the other one?
No.
Great. Excellent. That was a lot easier than I originally thought.
We'd like to have the stone back now.
Oh, I'll give you something greater than the stone. I'll give you immortal.
I'll take it.
Are you sure? Let's think about this first.
I'll definitely
Let's
take
think
it.
about this first, Carpathian.
Forever
Yes, immortality.
and ever.
Implies that.
You will love and serve me.
As Lady Cleopatra places a kiss upon Reynolds' lips, we see his eyes turn stark, burning green. We see his flesh lose all color. We see giant slits open up in either side of his throat, and suddenly his skin peels off and is replaced with layer upon layer of silvery scales. Likewise, Carpathian is similarly transformed into a living, water-breathing merman.
Wasn't a part of the deal.
What a boon this is! What providence, dear brother!
You're strong and powerful. Take this boy to my chamber.
No! No!
Where he will release me from the rest of the curse.
Let's go for a swim, dear boy.
No.
And on the way, I'll have to pump your lungs
Just
full
go!
of oxygen.
I'm putting an air bubble around you so you don't drown before we get there.
Soon I will walk the earth once again.
Cut to an hour or so later.
Oh. That's it, Sicario. Hi, shh. Sicario, I see the glow within those broken down holes that once were windows. There may be danger in there.
The curse. The curse of our grandfather has returned.
The curse of your grandfather. There's a curse?
Septimus Aluskin.
Septimus Aluskin.
As the last of the clouds blow over the horizon, we see the moonlight finally full strike down upon the tower, and we see it illuminated, the keep in full construction, outlined in silvery beams of light, a ghostly visage dancing before our two heroes.
My God, it's like a kingdom built renew.
Yes. Septimus, he betrayed the Aluskins, and he betrayed the demon goddess who would serve them. He locked her away under the sea floor.
Look at that one dancing up there. Who knows what life that one may have led? Who knows?
Indeed, a strange fanged imp prances forth upon the parapets of the former keep.
We must hurry.
We must free them.
We haven't much time.
Sicario, I'm going in, and I will lay down my life to bring back Jeremiah.
He's my son. I will do the same.
Now let us go. Can I do a perception check, Tom, to see which is the best vantage point to enter this place?
Of course. Unfortunately, you get an 8. There seems to be no particular advantage. The entire thing, the foundations are very real and very broken, and yet you can see the walls outlined in silver as clearly as if they had just been built.
Sicario, I think the best way and the smartest way to enter this place is directly through the front door.
Don't do it.
Come, don't listen to the nymph up there.
You cross through its ghostly halls. You pass by the spirits of dead warriors, longing for life, longing for redemption, and yet none can be found. Their haunting screams echo in your ears.
Yes. Don't listen to the voices. We must continue.
Before we go, Mr. Marto, you may need it.
Sicario, I told you.
Just take it. Its healing powers are, well, they're beyond both of us.
I'm going to keep it in my pocket. We'll see if we need it.
You walk to the center of the keep. You enter a grand throne room, bedecked with huge tapestries displaying the might of the Eluskan Empire, showing great warriors doing battle against vast armies. But occupying the center of this chamber, directly in front of a grand throne adorned with pearls, is a giant fountain, overflowing with bright silvery water.
Look at that fountain.
The water. This is the cleanest water I've ever seen.
Can I do a perception check on this water?
Of course you can.
Sense maybe possibly danger.
You got a 7. It is clearly magical, but it seems to be almost like a center of magic here in this room. With just a 7, you really can't tell much more than that, other than it seems to be the linchpin of whatever magic is recreating the keep of Highwater.
You tasted my tomatoes. I will taste this water.
Sicario. Sicario, you know not what it might do.
We must find my son.
And drink some water.
You drink and you're instantly transformed. Your skin a silvery blue sheen. Your hands grow long and webbed.
Sicario.
A fin emerges from your scalp.
My God, Sicario, your head!
Huge ocular eyes sprout from either side. Your face lengthens. Your snout widens.
Sicario.
You take on the visage of a man, half fish.
Sicario. Sicario.
Sicario begins to gasp for air, Cade.
Eat this, Sicario! Eat this tomato!
I can feel her. Quickly.
Does this heal check work? Of sorts?
Let's find out. 17. For the moment, you see a flush of red blood beat forth from the heart of the strange marine creature.
Breathe, Sicario.
I can
Veins
feel
of
her.
red
Take me to the
pulsing
water.
down its arms.
Take me to the water.
Again?
My son. No, not this.
The ocean side.
Yes.
One more bite and we'll go.
No. Save it for yourself.
Oh my God.
Let's
As they
go.
say this, the very ground beneath them starts to rumble, and the water in the fountain starts really overflowing. The water becomes salty.
Quickly.
And it starts spewing
can't
out
walk.
big
To
columns
the
of
water. To the
filling
water.
this entire
Oh,
chamber
God.
with ocean.
There's nowhere to go! The water's everywhere!
The silvery water touches Cade, and he also starts to become such a thing.
Oh my God! What such thing am I becoming?
Put me down.
What aquatic such thing am I now? Aquatic such things!
Swim with me, Kate.
Yes.
Onward they swam, through the water, down a path illuminated in silvery light, down deep into the depths of the Ascarian Sea. Down, down, down into the darkness, until the only thing that they could see before them was a small silvery bubble of light outlining the shape and shadow of a broken shipwreck.
My legs, they swim. There are webs between my toes, my toe fingers.
Sicario, as you look upon Cade, you notice that although he has the webbed hands and the webbed feet that you do, he does not have a fin down the center of his head. Instead, he has a webbed crown that encircles it.
I think we should go there. What are you looking at?
You must go here, forth alone.
What?
I can't follow you out of this water into the ship.
Well, I can't leave you here in the middle. I wish you would have said this before we entered this place.
Go. My son.
I'm your son?
No.
Oh.
Get my son. There's not much time. Go now, Cade.
I will, Sicario. Upon my life, I will. He's gone. Jeremiah!
Not quite.
Not quite at all.
You're not even...
Human?
No. Nor are you even... treading water. You're simply standing in this water.
Yes.
We have that ability now.
We belong here. It is our home.
Ah.
I just knew you'd come. You must be the other Eluskin.
I am an Eluskin. What of it?
You're the one in the leather jerkin.
I am.
Barnabas.
Where's Jeremiah?
He's right here.
Jeremiah, are you all right?
My lady, you said we did not need this one. What should we do?
Please kill him.
Okay.
Now.
All right. Carpathian strikes and hits you with a 17. You try and smite Reynolds and miss with a 9. Carpathian strikes again. 3. You slash down at Carpathian. 2. They are far too nimble in this water, Cade.
I'm trying to swim with daggers in my hands.
Carpathian jumps on your back and smites you with a natural 20.
Oh!
We see that when Carpathian's dagger starts to crisp through the water, little fish start to swim out from it, pushing the dagger faster and faster.
As it glazes by his arm, you could see it cuts him like many times, and blood is spurting out. This arm is disabled.
Oh! My God! Like a little piranha!
A huge plume of crimson blood begins to pour forth into the salty seawater, stinging your arm. With your one good hand, you try to fend off Reynolds and Carpathian.
Can I do a diplomacy check with Cleopatra real quick?
You can, you're going to be at disadvantage.
All right, it will work. I know it will. Cleopatra, what do you want with him? What do you want with me? Whatever it is, you said to yourself that he's expendable. Take me! Let him go!
I did not expect that play. I'm going to re-roll this with advantage. 11.
Take me. He's just a boy. Not a man grown.
Your blood is more pure. We will take you now.
Here I am.
Cleopatra strikes. 19. Your dagger strikes true. 18. You fling your dagger. Natural 20.
We see the dagger starts to wisp through the water, spinning faster and faster, creating almost like a whirlpool into this man's head.
Carpathian crumbles to the ground.
I'm immortal! I'm sorry, woman!
17. Reynolds lunges towards you and hits with a 14. More blood. You headbutt Carpathian. 15! Jeremiah slashes at Reynold. Well, he's off guard.
Jeremiah, no!
15!
Yes!
Cleopatra lunges for you. 18. She begins to drain the life out of you. Reynold punches Jeremiah.
Oh, God!
3. Jeremiah, you don't.
Can I do an athletics check to eat the rest of the tomato in my wet pocket?
Yes, you can. 18. You successfully retrieve the tomato. Life pulses back into your body.
You're immortal, dear brother.
Oh, yes.
Fight!
Jeremiah attempts to make a stab and misses with a 5. You strike and hit with a 19. Cleopatra is hurled backwards. Reynold misses with a 5. You punch him. 19. He is stunned. Carpathian hurls Jeremiah at you. 9. You dodge.
I got you, my boy. Oh, thank you.
Cleopatra lunges and misses with an 8. You pick her up and spike her into her casket with a natural 20.
As he brings her down, you see that Cade's arms grow. They get stronger. Stone begins to take over his arms as he crashes the lady down.
Wait, no. I'm starting to feel better.
Eat the rest of this tomato. Quickly. Wait. But your wound.
My head wound?
If you're not immortal anymore, you'll die.
Eat the tomato, trust me, they're great.
Will the wound on my head
Eat the
heal?
tomato!
Okay.
Can I do an intimidation check?
Ladies and gentlemen, will the wound heal poor Carpathian? Will they be restored to real and mortal life? Will Cade discover the meaning of his true legacy as the king under the sea? All of these questions and more will be answered next week on Dungeons & Dragons, the improvised campaign! These are the Bearded Men West, ladies and gentlemen!
Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thanks so much to Geek and Sundry for having us. We're so excited to be back. We had so much fun here the 2 times that we've done this. Good. We're so excited to do this every Monday night, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Big thanks to Tom Lommel over there. You can find him on Twitter at Tom Lommel. You can find us, we're Bearded Men West. You can find us on Twitter, you can find us on Facebook, Instagram. If you look hard enough, you can find us on MySpace. We were told to do a personal meet and greet, so my name's Paul Vanasek.
I'm Stephen Maloney.
I'm Cody Bushy. You can find me on at Cody Bushy on Twitter.
I'm Tori Halverson. I'm Tori Halverson on Twitter and Instagram.
I'm Tom Lommel.
And I'm Matthew Bittner.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you. Have a good night.